Hello there. Today we did what can we call it? The Quizlet program. Let's just start up. So you get a question and you will answer if it's true or false. Sure. Yes. And blah blah. So the program is you get a question, you get a score tracker, you have a correct true or false button, and depending on depending on if the answer is correct or not, the color will change in the background. So if, yeah, that was the wrong answer, correct answer. And we'll just go through all of them. When I'm done, I got 7 out of 10, no more questions, and I disable the buttons, so I can do more stuff. Yeah, let's head right into it. This is actually an old quiz program that we did. What can we say? Like day 17 or 22 or way back now. So in the beginning, from the start, we had to make a new way to import the questions. Before, we just had this additional file with a dictionary of all the questions. Now instead, because we have learned about API, we use the request module and we get the API, we read the status, JSON file, and here in the main, we have, and we transfer all the data, the results data, into a question data variable. So this question data variable, we then import into our main file. And in that one, we want to make a list of all the questions in the question data. So for questions in question data, we make a question text because it's a dictionary. So here in the questions, we have the questions, and here we have the correct answer. So we get the question text, get the question answer, and then we make a new question. And the new question is the question with, it's the question class. And then we append it to the question bank. So this question class is also old from the question model. So here we just have a class with the structure of the question. So self.text is the question text, self.answer is the answer. Nothing more weirder than that. So we go through all the questions in question data and add it to our question bank via our question class. Then we have these two things here. First, we have a quiz object from QuizBrain and question bank. So QuizBrain is, let's see here, has all the functions, the methods, we can call it. Has all the methods for to control if it's the correct answer and so on, like before. What we have modified in these are basically, let's see here, these two. We have modified the next question to make it work for our new UI. And we've modified this to also work for a new UI. So before I explain these two, let's head into the UI. And of course, it's TK-inter based. we can talk about this a little bit later. But first, we have TK Inter, we have a title, all of this stuff. The score, the title, the score, the canvas with the canvas text, the buttons with the pictures that we got in the file as well. So nothing special here. Then we have 4 methods actually. First we have the next question. So this one makes it so we can actually restart here. This one makes checks, and at first it makes the background white, because every time I press this button I change the background color to something, to green or red. So first it makes the background white. Then I have an if and else statement. So if I still have questions, so as we know here, still has questions, is an old method from the quiz brain. So if I have questions left, I will get a new question, and then I will change the text in the text box by configuring the canvas text. Otherwise, I will change it so there's no more questions. I have disabled my buttons and so on. The other methods are to check if it's true or if it's false. And here I have the quiz thing here. This quiz is why we have written this and have a determined data here. So in it we also import QuizBrain. So we import quiz from QuizBrain, we import QuizBrain. So we have everything from that class as well. So we make a self.quiz so we can be able to use and change stuff in QuizBrain. So here, when I guess true, so if the HTML5 standard was published in blah, blah, I don't know, bam, was correct. It will check if, and first it will check if it's true or false. So it's a Boolean. And then it will move on to this method here. So these two are basically the same, but it's just the 2 different buttons. So yeah. And here, the feedback method has 2 parts. First, yeah, so it's if the answer is correct, change the background to green, and then it will change the score text. And else, it will make it a red, and so. And after the if or else statement is made, after 1 second, it will move on to the next question and make the background white again. And that's basically it. So in the main file, I have my questions. Then, of course, my imports. And then I have my quiz object. And then I have my quiz UI object, which is interface. And then I use quiz because it's the quiz brain. So here we see, to be able to use this class, I need to have QuizBrain in it. And that's the whole program. It's kind of easy today. And yeah, it was basically a go along with the teacher and getting challenges along the way. Because it was basically, for me, over 3 weeks ago. I even made a class probably. Yeah. But thank you for watching today and have a good one.